At least 15 dead as overloaded ferry capsizes on Sudan's Nile River. Sudan's war has made travel dangerous on roads and in the air. Now, even the Nile has become a site of tragedy. On 10th of February 2026, a passenger ferry capsized on the Nile River in Shendi district in Nile State, about 180 kilometers north of Khartoum. The Sudan Doctors Network says the boat was overloaded and operating without basic safety equipment. Local reports initially mentioned at least 15 people dead and several missing. By 11 February, authorities confirmed that at least 15 passengers had died and 6 remained unaccounted for, out of more than 27 people on board. Only 6 survivors were pulled from the water. The ferry was traveling between Taiba al-Kawad and Daim al-Karai, 2 communities that rely on the river for everyday transport. Witnesses said strong currents and poor visibility made rescue efforts difficult. With state services degraded by nearly 2 years of conflict, residents used small boats and improvised tools to search for bodies. Boat accidents are not new on the Nile, but the context has changed. Since fighting broke out between Sudan's army and the Rapid Support Forces in April 2023, infrastructure and regulations have deteriorated across much of the country. In many regions, agencies responsible for inspecting vessels and enforcing passenger limits barely function. Humanitarian agencies say the ferry disaster highlights just how fragile daily life has become. The UN estimates that more than 30 million of Sudan's roughly 47 million people now require aid. When institutions collapse, even a short river crossing can turn into a life or death risk. As news of the sinking spread on 11 and 12 of February, families gathered along the riverbank, waiting for updates. Some hoped for miracles. Most braced themselves for the recovery of bodies. The week of 9-15th of February added a new painful date to Sudan's calendar of losses, one measured in lives, not battle lines. For people living along the Nile, the question going forward is brutally simple. If the country cannot guarantee the safety of a ferry ride, what hope is there for rebuilding roads, hospitals, and schools once the guns finally fall silent?